Testing. There we go. Hello everyone, this is Tristan Dodson here. We have the final game this evening at Eagle Ridge and Langford here. It's a men's division game after 3 women's division games. It's a matchup between the Vancouver Island Thunder, wearing the white and purple there, and the Victoria Bruins in yellow. Starting in goal for the Bruins, I believe is Gillies, but I will double check that. I believe that's Alex Jack starting in goal there. My apologies, number 29. And this should be a good game. First period about to start here. Just everyone's getting set. Chapman will take the draw for the Thunder. From him is Haywood taking the draw, opposing him. Chapman will win it. Query picks it up. Query off the boards, picked up by Fillion. Fillion watched there by Ranjan, I believe. Yes, that is. Battle for the ball. Ranjan will chip it up. Here come the Bruins the other way. Stefan Roger up to Harris, but Harris oversteps it. Sweeney feeds it up to his teammate. That's number 35 of the Thunder. That is Parkinson's. Parkinson gets it to Fillion, now to Chapman, who will shoot. That'll go high and wide. Now all the way off the high glass around the boards, it's picked up by Harris. Mark Harris will take a look. Haywood's with him. He'll play it down. Haywood controls after his teammate makes his zone. Shot far out. Rebound pop free, loose. Cleared by a Thunder player, but kept in by Ranjan though. Query played up. Ranjan gets it again and keeps it in. Great play back-to-back there by Ranjan just inside the center line. Harris, pass across. Fought for. Chapman chips it off the glass, but it's kept in by Ranjan again. Shot from far out, goes wide. Shot wide again. I believe it's high and wide there by a Bruins player at the wall. That was number 16. It's picked up there by Rogers. Shot, pad, save. And Query will chip it up, kept in by Ranjan again. Ranjan will beat Chapman and then chip it past Parkinson as well. Rogers, teammate, will pick it up. Stefan Roger, pass across to Haywood. Haywood shot, saved by Jacks. Rebound will be cleared out of the harm's way by Sweeney. Now, shot tipped up by Roger. It'll be a high sticking call as that tip attempt goes wide regardless, but it was knocked down with a high stick. So we will have a face-off. It'll go, I believe, all the way into the Bruins zone as they high stick it in the offensive end. Yes, it will. Bit of a unfortunate play for the Bruins there. It's a great tip, but a little bit too high. So Roger has a great idea to try to direct it the other direction. Now Haywood on the draw versus Gudowski. Haywood wins it, gets it to Ranjan. Ranjan takes a look, feeds it to Haywood. Haywood, pass up. Getting after it is Mark Harris. Here's Harris from Josh Haywood. Harris takes a look, beats his man. Pass to Harris there, rather Haywood, but it's chipping play, try to chip it off the glass and out by the Thunder, but it's kept in by Ranjan. Ranjan plays it down low. Ranjan will take a look. Pass across, blocked there. Here come the Thunder the other way. Gudowski gets a pass from Cam Green. Green will get it back. Green with number 11 in front, that's Fahey. But Green will decide to take it to the middle, drive the net, and take a shot. It goes wide. The Bruins pick it up. Costello will keep it in. Mark Costello battling on the boards with 2 Bruins players. Chip down off the bench. But that'll be, I believe, offside, or I'm not sure what they called there. We'll see. I think that was right in the middle there, so I don't think that could have been an offside, but something was called there, so it's blown dead. I don't believe it was a penalty. No, it was not. Didn't see anything. At least I didn't see anything that looked like a penalty. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Bruins zone for that whistle. Shots on goal 3-0 in favor of the Bruins against Thunder here. Battle for it. Thunder keeping it at the center line. Chip pass down low. Green hustling after. Green gets a stick on it. Gudowski tries to pick it up. It's in some feet. McGeechee gets it. Battles. The Bruins control. Chip pass off the boards. Picking that up is number 69 there. Pass across. Blocked. Bruins still control. Fed down low. To the middle. Blocked there. Great play defensively right in the middle by the captain there, the Thunder there. That's Gudowski. Gudowski plays it down to the wall. Battle for the possession. Fahey picks it up. Fahey pass across. Sebastian shot blocked. Fahey chips it down low, gets it to the captain, Gudowski. Gudowski battling there with Newton. Newton almost gets it, but it's off his leg and kept by Gudowski there. Pass in front. Fahey tries to lift the stick of the defender, Newton, on the left side there. But he gets out of his way and just clears it down. Sebastian will play it off the wall. Gets it to number 10. Number 10 is Boardman, I believe. And the Bruins play it up. Here's Gillies. Gillies looking to pass it to number 63, his line mate in the center, but it's out of his reach. Now fought for. Chipped down low. Murphy controls pass in front, blocked, but pops right there to Boardman, who takes a shot, but I think he fans on that. He couldn't quite get it through, as it's just wide there. Chipped down low. Here's number 10, Boardman. Pass in front, blocked by Gillies. Sorry, not Gillies, number 22 of the Bruins. That is Mick. My apologies, guys. 12 plays it off the boards. It's Jib. Plays it up to Mick. Mick beats Query, chips it up after himself. Icing waved off. Esquini picks it up. Esquini off the boards looking for Hunts, but he can't get it, but he'll hustle after it and pick it up. But now Gillies will take a shot rather on, I thought the Thunder had it, but Gillies had it on the far side, takes a sharp angle shot saved by Jax. Now the Bruins still put some offensive pressure on here. Great play by Mick to keep it in as Boardman tries to push the wall there. A great play. Here's Hunt. Ranjan watching him. Ranjan gets kind of beat there by Hunt, but he's still on him. Looking to put some pressure on. Hunt down to Boardman. Jet Boardman controls. Watched closely by Glass. Boardman down to Esquini. Back to Boardman. Pass down low, blocked by Glass. Glass looking for number 79. That is Wilson, but it's out of his reach. Here's Boardman, a pass to Hunt just out of his reach. Hunt will get it off the rebound. To Boardman, kicks it to himself, makes a play, a shot, loose in the blue paint, still loose, another whack at it, and it's blocked by Mick in the crease. I believe his goaltender was just gone out of that play, but he makes an attack on the ball there and hustles after it. And now the Bruins have some pressures, and they end up dumping it down, and they ice it. Score still 0-0. Shots 4-3 in favor of the Bruins against the Thunder, I believe. And no score yet. A lot of great chances, but nothing's found twine yet. Off the draw. The Bruins win it up. Or rather, my apologies, the Thunder win it up. Now the Bruins get it. Ranjan pass up to Roger. Roger pass across to Harris, watched by Costello. Harris spins off the check of Costello a couple times. Costello still's on him though. Glass with a shot. Jax makes the save. The rebound pops kind of out of his reach as he saves that with his chest, but then he jumps on that and swallows it up for the whistle. Score still 0-0 here. No one's found the back of the net yet. A lot of great chances, a lot of good saves both ends. And now off the draw, they score right away. Getting that goal is number 77, Harris of the Bruins. And they strike first, and they lead 1-0. There we go. I had the score there wrong for a second, but I fixed it. Now off the draw, the Thunder win it up, but now the Bruins come away. Here's Glass, makes a great play. Jax will come out of his net and play it up the wall. Costello picks it up to Chapman. It's off his stick, but Haywood picks it up. Haywood gets it across. Harris picks it up. Great play by Parkinson's there. He feeds it up to Chapman. Now back to Parkinson's. Back to Chapman out of his reach, but he hustles back and gets the ball. Takes a look. Beats two guys there. Takes another shot, and I think Haywood gets a stick on it defensively. Him and Ranjan were both there, so it was one of them. But I believe it was Haywood that just gets a little tip of the stick on that. It just goes up and to the netting. And after that little play, we'll have a face-off deep in the Bruins' defensive end. Off the draw, the Thunder win it. Here's Sebastian. Sebastian down to his team in the middle. Shot it in attempt, blocked. Now it chipped across. Here's Harris hustling after it. Shot, Jax will get there as Murphy kind of gets beat through the middle there by Harris, but Jax comes out and makes a big save. Makes himself look big and swallows up the rebound. Make sure there's no loose change that anyone can slot in. Off the draw, the Bruins win it offensively. Chipped up by the Thunder. Here comes Cam Green. Green with Fahey. Great pass up as he tries to get that. Now a shot off the glove of Gillies, and it's picked up here by Luth. Keaton Luth, pass across, number 69. That is Beatty. Beatty controls. Watched by Murphy. Now he gets it to another player here. He picks it up. Can't see the number there. Controls. Watching closely. It's Beatty. Watched by Sebastian. Beatty makes a few great plays. Now tries a pass to the middle. Sebastian's stick gets on that. Now it's picked up by the Bruins. They still control offensively. Pass across. Looking for Beatty just out of his reach. Fahey will control it for the Thunder. He'll play it up. It's kept in at the line, though, by number 8 there of the Bruins. That is Gronestad. Good keep in there by Tyler Gronestad now. Sebastian played up for Fahey. Fahey brings it in. With him is Godowski, the captain, as well as Green. Fahey looking for Green maybe, but it's blocked by one of the Bruins players. And now as they try to clear the zone, Jib does it. It'll go too high, hit the netting, and face-off will go deep in the Bruins zone, as when they try to clear that, it will be sent out. Face-off draw deep in the Bruins zone. Thunder win it. Green makes a play, but it's sent down. Beatty will hustle after it, but it'll be icing against the Bruins, and maybe kind of wasted some energy there, but he does try to get there before it touch up, before it'll be icing against his team, but too far ahead of him, ran out of gas there. Face-off will go deep in the Bruins zone. Score 1-0 in favor of the Bruins. They have the one and only goal of this game. Good chances both ways. The Thunder haven't found the back of the net yet. The Bruins just did moments ago. It wasn't that long ago they scored their first. Here's Query, knocks it down with his glove. Gillies is after it. Gillies will beat Query and then lay the body kind of as they battle. Good clean hockey there though, not too much, just enough lay in the body where it's not a penalty. Bring it to the middle, a shot by Mick, blocked, and some feet. Esquini will play it up the middle. Hustling after that is Sebastian, I believe, chipped up. Here's number 10, Boardman. I think that was Boardman rather, my apologies. Chip him up in the air, and poke checked out of harm's way by Matthew Gillies, the Bruins goaltender. Now here's Mick. Mick with Tyler Gillies. Mick controls. Mick beats his man. Hustles after, in support with him is his teammate number 79, but it's picked up by Boardman. Boardman tries to play it up to Stow. Stow oversteps that play. Mick gets it back, chips up the boards. Esquini's there though, and his teammate wasn't there in time. Chip pass up the middle by Hunt. Here's Boardman. Boardman tries to swing a pass, but Ranjan's hard on him and kind of lifts the stick at the last moment. Ramesh Ranjan tries to bring it up, but it's stopped by Hunt. Tyler Gillies will help him out. His line mate sent down. Query will be there to pick it up in his own zone for the Thunder. Now pass up, Boardman. Great pass and feed up to Stowe. Here's Stowe, Keegan Stowe battling for the ball. He'll get it and play it down low. Boardman tries to beat his man. That was Haywood, but Haywood gets a foot on that. Now tries to play it up, but no. Esquini gets a foot on it on the Haywood pass. Kind of back and forth battles there. One team gets a block, the other team gets a block. Very even game. Roger will make a play. He'll try to beat Query, but he'll step on the ball. Query will make a battle for it. Good hustle there by Shane Query. An absolute rush by him. Now Parkinson's trying to get there, but great back check by Ranjan there. Now here's Harris. Harris to Haywood. Esquini, watch him defensively. Esquini will get a stick on it. Haywood's shot will go wide. Haywood's got wheels though. He'll get there first, play it around. Roger will try to get to it, and so will Query. Roger will get there first. Query will kind of get a stick on it. Ranjan will keep it in. Pass across. Josh Glass. Shot. Rebound to Haywood, and he scores. I don't think Alex Jacks knew exactly where that ball was. And he saved the first one. The second one was just right there, right in front of the blue paint to the right side, and they chip it home. And this is the second goal of the game, and it's the second of the Bruins as they have both the goals here. And the Bruins off to a pretty good game so far. The back checking, the forechecking. The Bruins have been the most dominant team, just like the score also entails here. Chip down low from Rogers. Haywood's after it. Chip play, and it'll go off the stick of the Thunder defender into the netting, out of play. Face off to the right side, rather left side of the goaltender Jacks. Off the draw, Haywood will take it. It's won back though by Parkinson's instead, defensively. Off the glove of Jacks, Costello's hustling after it. Harris will pick his pocket though to Josh Glass. Glass with a shot, rings all the way down the boards. Roger will pick it up. Roger takes a look. Pass across the Glass, intercepted. Play up, looking for Chapman, was Parkinson's. It's just out of his reach. Now in front, saved by Jacks, I believe, a couple times, and then Parkinson's will pick it up. He'll try to pass up the middle to Chapman, but it's picked off by Roger. Roger to Harris, who shoots off the high pad of Jacks into the netting and out of play. Face off will go deep into the Thunder zone. Shots on goal 10-6 in favor of the Bruins. Score 2-0 also in favor of the Bruins here. Off the draw, Ranjan tries to get there, gets a foot on it as the stretch pass up in the air. Chapman will play it in front, looking for Parkinson's, just out of his reach. Crashing the middle there. Luth will leave it to his teammate there up the wall. That was number 16, who is Glass. Beatty will take a shot. Stick saved by Jacks. Luth will pick it up. Luth backhand pass. Shot high. Chip down low. The Thunder try to pass up the middle. It's stopped again as they have been playing a lot of dangerous passes in their own zone. Ranjan will play it down to Glass, to Beatty. Beatty will take a shot. Pad saved by Jacks. Luth will grab it off his glove. It feed it in front. Backhand shot. Big save by Jacks there. Cross seam. He slides across. Just gets this 5-hole closed just in time. Now down low. The Bruins will still control a shot. Just wide, almost in the corner of the net there. Now another shot. And a big save by Jacks. I believe. Did that go home? They're celebrating on the bench. I mean, I didn't see it go in. I had a bad angle here. My apologies if that did. I believe he saved it. Off the draw, and some feet, the Bruins win it. Pass up, Newton will play it down low. Here's Gillies, Gillies hustling after it. There first though is Murphy. Murphy battling with Tyler Gillies. Murphy will get it, play it up the wall, get up the middle. Murphy will control. Murphy wheels in, tries to beat Newton, he will. Swing across, pass looking for Green. It's Gudowski that'll get it, pick it up though. Pass to the middle, blocked by the foot there of Mick, or the jib, my apologies. Gillies tries to play it up there to number 79, his teammate, but it's picked off by Fahey. Fahey will control, takes a great burn to the net. A pass in front, nobody's there though, great feed. Now a shot by Sebastian, blocked. Murphy will pick it up. Murphy will play it up in the air. It's off of Tyler Gillies' stick. Newton will fan on the clearing attempt. Fahey will control, pass in front. Murphy takes a look, just knocked out of his reach right before he fired one by Gillies hustling back. Battle in the corner. Gudowski's shot blocked by Newton. Mick will pick it up. Mick will keep it, try to spring it in. Fahey will make a great play. Murphy will wind and fire. Stick save or blocker save there by Matthew Gillies, the Bruins goaltender. Now they try to clear it. Jib tries to play behind his net, but it's picked up there by Green. Green will control. Green drives it to the middle in some feet, and it rolls to Gillies as he'll cover it for a whistle. 3 minutes left in this first period. Score 2-0 in favor of the Bruins. Shots on goal 13-8, also in favor of the Bruins. With time winding down in this first frame, the Thunder are trying to get one later in this game. They're in the O-zone. They've put some great pressure on later in this game. They're trying to at least knock that lead in half before they take a little 3-minute break between frames here. Now off the draw, Roger will pick it up as the Bruins win it. Haywood chips it to the corner. Esquini's there first. Neil Esquini watched by Haywood. Pardon me. Esquini plays it up the middle kind of near the boards, but goes all the way down. Icing will be waved off there. Grunestad's after it. Tyler Grunestad will play it down low. Glass looking for Harris. Harris will get there. Here's Harris with Haywood and Roger in support. To the middle, Haywood with a shot. I believe that hits the glove of Jackson, goes to the corner. Either that or that shot was Fanon because that stopped moving quickly. A shot from a sharp angle by Harris, and he hustles after his own rebound. Hunt will try to play it up. Harris will hustle back, and it's picked up by Glass. Great hustle by Harris there. Now a shot by Roger on a great play by Harris. Just absolutely would not give up. And he back checks, and then he gets the third goal of the game for his team, the Bruins, as they lead 3-0. And just like that, this lead is going higher and higher for the Bruins. The Bruins are just relentless on the forecheck there. Hustle back, make it look easy. I don't even know how they do it. They have some players just have some serious speed, and they can just keep going at that same speed for quite some time. We'll see if the Thunder can get it back. Thunder try to play it up. Costello will make a play on the ball. It's picked up here by Boardman. Boardman watched by Ranjan. Boardman will beat him. Take a look. Try to feed it through the legs of Ranjan, but Ranjan will pick it up. Ramesh Ranjan fed up. Great play to Beatty there. Nick Beatty beats Costello in the middle. De Palma trying to play defensively between a pass and a shot. Decides to kind of play the shot carrier. Now there's a penalty coming, I believe, to the Thunder. Be able to go against De Palma. I think that's a penalty. He called it pretty quick there, put his hand up. Looks like it's going to go to, I think I was right, it is De Palma. Yes, it is. I believe it's a body contact penalty to the Thunder. Yeah, number 3, Conrad De Palma, the defender, gets a body contact penalty, so it's a napper power play in favor of the Bruins. 5-on-4 for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds, as well as 19 seconds of play in the second frame when we come back. Oh, they took them both. My apologies. I did not even notice. So it's coincidental minors. I didn't even realize the Bruins players in the box there. My bad, folks. So it's 4-on-4 here, or 5-on-5 rather, not 4-on-4. Penalties both ways, so it's even strength. Sorry about that. I figured it out now. Off the draw, the Thunder win it. Fillion tries to get the ball. It's kind of shot on net there on a sharp angle by the Bruins player there. Chip pass up here, Sebastian. Sebastian will control. Pass it up, looking at Parkinson, but it's out of his reach. Ranjan will try to play it up the wall. He will. Pass to the middle, all the way down. Trying to look for Luth, but Fillion's there first. Luth picks Fillion's pocket, though. Battle for the ball. Fillion will kind of get tripped up there, but there's no call. Maybe he kind of fell. I mean, I didn't fully see that play. I was kind of didn't have perfect vision there, so refs say no, and got some good referees here. I would trust their judgment there. Shot on goal. Jack's kind of Thinks he swallowed it up, doesn't know where it is. It pops free to the, just in front of the blue paint there, and he will put a glove on it, cover that rebound for a whistle. Off the draw, the Thunder win it. Fillion plays it up past to Parkinsons. Parkinsons tries to feed it to Fillion, crashing the net, but it's just a little too early there and too much in front of him there. Fillion will get help from Chapman. Jordan Fillion down low, shot by number 69 there. That is Murphy. Murphy will go wide, but it'll be picked up by a Thunder player, but now it's fought for. Ranjan tries to get it, but Parkinsons will pick his pocket. A pass in front to Chapman, he scores! Great hustle there by Parkinsons a few times. And just like that, the Thunder get their first goal late in this game with 16 and a half seconds left in the first period. They'll get on the board. And at least it feels a little better for them going to the little intermission there that they at least got one. And with time winding down, the Bruins win the draw. Chipped up in the air, fought for. Now Mick makes a great play to beat Murphy. 6 seconds left, pass to the middle. Jib will take a look, shoot it. Shot in front blocked. Chipped up in the air. It'll hit the roof though with 0.5 seconds left. Half of a second remaining, it'll go out of play. But I think they'll just let it run and call that 0.5 nothing. So we'll be back at you with the second and final period here shortly. Don't go yet, there's still lots of action to be had. Score from the first 3-1 in favor of the Bruins against the Thunder. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back with the second frame here very shortly. Hello everyone, action about to be back at you with the second and final frame here. This is Tristan Dodson on the mic. And this is a matchup between the Vancouver Island Thunder and the Victoria Bruins. From the first period, the score was 3-1 in favor of the Bruins against the Thunder. Thunder got a goal late courtesy of Chapman with 16 and a half seconds remaining. We'll see if they can get more and tie it up here. Query to Sweeney, now to Green. Green will make the zone. Now find Query, Shane Query. Watched by Harris. He gets to Green with a shot, pad saved by Matthew Gillies. Chipped up the boards here. Roger will pick it up as his team makes the line. He'll get it to Harris. Harris will get the zone, try to bring it in and control it, but it's knocked off a stick at the center by, I believe that was Query. Fought for. Newton, fed up, looking for Haywood. It's out of his reach. Icing's waved off. Query will try to control it. Now Sweeney will try to get it and he'll miss it. A pass in front. Harris will kind of fan on that shot. I maybe just moved it, just couldn't quite get a tip on it that he wanted, as that might have been in, but maybe just a little bit behind that. Here's Fahey. Fahey watched closely by Harris. Harris will knock it off this stick. It's picked up by Haywood. Haywood will be harassed by Godowski there. Now Godowski will chip it off his backhand to Fahey. Fahey will bring it in. Great defensive play by Haywood, but it's Fahey gets it back, plays kind of back near neutral territory, and the Bruins play it up. Now it's given right back to Fahey. Now to Green. Cam Green to Fahey. Fahey backhand feed in front, looking for the captain Godowski, but it's blocked in the middle. Fought for in the high slot. Fahey shots. Rebound pops free. Newton will try to play it from his goaltender, and he gets it out to the corner. Now Sweeney will do a great play there as Roger tries to beat him up the wall. Sweeney will come back and make a good play. Pass the middle to Luth. Luth watched by Sweeney. Sweeney gets the stick on that. Here's Sebastian the other way. Sorry, Boardman, my apologies. Number 10, Jet Boardman here. Makes a great play. Backhand feed. The rebound pops free. It's blocked by Jib there as there was an empty net there. Gillies makes the first save with his toe. And then getting back is one of the defenders to just put his leg up in the air and block it with his foot. Unreal play. Here's Sebastian. Johnny Sebastian passed up. Here is number 10, Boardman. Now Stowe's after it. Keegan Stowe will get there as Jib hustles after it. Who gets there first? Jib, but it's knocked off his stick back to Stowe by Boardman. Keegan Stowe. Pass to the middle looking for his teammates. Luth tries to keep it, get it and chip it down low, but it's kept in at the line by Sebastian. Now here's number 10, Boardman. To Murphy, a shot. Gillies will make a save, and his teammate looks to clear it just in case, but Matty Gillies will decide to swallow that up. Off the first few minutes here of the second and final frame, the Thunder are putting on some pressure. They're down 2, so they're trying to get back in this. They got 1 on the board late in the first. Great play there by Hunt as he grabs it with his hand, has to play it. Now Stowe with a shot, blocker saved by Gillies. Boardman's after it. Jet Boardman, watched by Ranjan. Ranjan tries to push it up, but he'll make a great play. Try to feed it to Tyler Gillies. Tyler Gillies will try to play it up, and he'll get his pocket picked by Boardman. Shot blocked. Murphy with a slap shot from far out, blocked in the middle by Jib there. Jib will feed it to his line mate. Chip down, hustling after, that's Murphy. Icing waved off as Bruins player number 79's there, that's Wilson. But back there first is the Thunder player. Now Hunt will beat Jib there on the wall. Hunt takes a look. Still controls, plays it down low to his teammate Boardman. Boardman watched closely by Ranjan. Boardman beats him clean. Now pass in front, looking for Hunt. It's just off his stick. As it was kind of rolling as he had an empty side of the net there. Just couldn't quite pull the triggers. Rolling and bouncing off his stick. Now it'll go all the way down, and that's icing against the Bruins. Face-off will go deep in their end momentarily. Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. We had some technical difficulties the first few games, I believe, but hopefully those are as resolved as possible now. I think it was pretty laggy at first, but I think we fixed it. I think audio was quiet, a bit of lag, but now we're good from what I see here. Off the draw in the Bruins zone. Haywood will win it defensively in his feet, kicked up to his line mate, spun around the boards to Harris. Harris watched by Chapman. Chapman hustles after it, but Harris will just play calmly, spin around, and get it to the middle to his teammate there. That's Beatty. Beatty play down low. Sorry, that was Glass, my apologies. Number 16, not 69. Here's Haywood. Haywood watched by De Palma. Haywood spins off him, gets to Roger, shot. Jack's ready to make a save. I believe it just goes wide. Here's Newton. Matt Newton waits and takes a shot. Now it hits his own player. That was Haywood. Clearing attempt blocked by De Palma. It's kept in by Newton as he shoots it off the side of the net. Haywood will control. Here's Josh Haywood. Haywood pass in front to Roger off his stick. Glass will wind. Fire rebound pops in the slot, but it's cleared out by De Palma. But now it's picked up by Haywood. Haywood down to Newton. Newton shot wide, maybe looking for Haywood to get a tip on it. It'll hit the boards, roll slowly to Jax, and he'll swallow it up. Make sure there's no loose change on that rebound, anyone to pop in, and he'll cover that quite quickly there. Doesn't want to get his team down 3 when they're only down 2. He's making some good saves later in this game to keep his team in it. Good goaltending there by both squads, but the Thunder goalie, Jax, is just standing on his head here. And Harris pushing on some pressure, tries to drive the middle. It's kept down low. Newton's with a shot. Fillion played up to Chapman. Chapman will get it past, and he'll go on a breakaway, getting back as one of the players there. Up in the air, chip that, but Gillies will hustle and grab that as Glass will make a great play all the way from the middle and bail out his line mate there. I believe that was Roger who got beat on the far side there by Chapman. Just chips it off the glass to himself, hustles down, but Glass will drive the middle and kind of tie up Chapman's stick, and then it'll be swallowed on. Can't really get a shot off him. The weak shot he does get off will be swallowed by Gillies. Off the draw. Bruins win it defensively. That's Beatty. Sorry, that was number 63 there, Norcross. My apologies. Norcross. Fillion down to Sweeney. Shot up in the air. I think it was blocked. Chapman comes up with it. Gets it to Query. Query will take a look. Winds. He'll fire. He scores. It's tipped in front on completely wide shot. I believe that was on purpose. Query sees a guy down low, and he'll just rip it at him, and it'll go off his stick and in the net. If that was on purpose, that was an absolutely unreal look there. Nobody was looking at the far side there, as it was completely wide. It was pretty wide open there, but he tips it home. And now this game is 3-2 in favor of the Bruins still, but the Thunder are pushing it back on here, hustling, trying to make some plays. And they are only down 1 goal now. The Bruins keep it in at center. Chipped up. Norcross will take a look. Pass to Luth. Luth back to Norcross. It's in his feet, but he'll get it back. Watched by Fahey. Norcross will try to play it down to Grunestad, but it's out of his reach. He'll get it back up in the air. Now pass to the middle. Cam Green will pick it up. Green backhand pass to Godowski. Pass to Fahey. Fahey watched closely by Jib. Fahey will control pass across. Grunestad's there as Godowski tries to get a chip on it to the net. Here's Green up in the air. Tries to drive the middle. Ranjan will get a stick on that and clear it up in the air. Fought for. Bruins will pick that off on an attempt, but then it's off a stick, and Sebastian will shoot it down low. Great play there to beat Norcross by Cam Green. Now Fahey will get in front of shot. Here's Green. Norcross will try to block him. Murphy will take a shot. Go wide. Rebound, pop free, and they score. What a play. They've just put on the pressure here, and now the Thunder tie it at 3. It's a bit of a broken play there. The ball was just popping around. Cam Green will get that goal. He'll notch it home. And just like that, this game is tied up. I believe we have a timeout called by the Bruins, so we'll have a little bit of a break in the action here, and we'll see what can go on. We'll be back at you momentarily after this timeout is done, probably about 30 seconds here. Timeout's over. Fought for. Battle, and picking that up is Fahey. Fahey pass across to Sebastian. Sebastian will get it, feed it down low. I think he tried a sharp angle shot. Now Gillies tries to clear it, but Fahey will beat him. Take a look to the middle, shot by Godowski. Rolls on net. And Fahey crashing the crease, and Josh Glass will not really like that. Kind of put his hip out on him, but I don't think that was on purpose. Kind of just trying to make sure his goaltender, if he didn't have it, that wouldn't be popped home. I believe I forgot to change the which period it was earlier. I hadn't changed that on the scoreboard there, so my apologies. There was not enough Bruins players. I believe they had only 2 forwards, but they'll fix that up now, and ball will be dropped. Off the draw, Boardman will win it. It's in some feet, but it'll be played back by Haywood as it's loose. Chipped up the glass all the way down. Oh, we have a power play that I was unaware of, actually. I guess Gillies will get a penalty that I apologize for not seeing that. So it'll be a power play. It's a stick infraction of some sort, as it was double minor. So we'll have a power play sponsored by Napper going in favor of the Thunder here as they tie it up. They'll try to get up with the lead here. Boardman hustling after it. They chip it down low, the Thunder do, as they were pressured hard by the PK unit of the Bruins. Here's De Palma. Play up. Sent down. Goes on net, pardon me. Hunt chases after it. Battle for the ball. Up in the air. Keegan Stowe will chip it off Rogers' stick. Hustling after that's Hunt. But Stowe will just clear it down easily and kill some time on the PK for his squad, the Bruins, as they need all they can get, as they have a double minor against for some kind of stick infraction against Gillies, their teammate there. A shot tipped in the crease by Hunt, and it'll go out of play. It's the right idea to try to deflect that home, but it goes a little high. Off the draw. It's won by the Thunder in neutral territory. They try to chip it up. Blocked by a Bruins player. Chapman will get it across. Shot through. Ball's loose. Try to bank it off Gillies. Clearing attempt kept in by Fillion. Jordan Fillion looking. Shot from far out. Goes wide. Chapman will pick it up with 8 minutes left in this game. Play off behind the net off the boards here. Parkinson's will pick it up. He'll play it to Fillion. Fillion will take a look. Fillion pass across to Chapman, a score! What a pass by Fillion there, right to Chapman, who makes it look easy and snipes one. That's a power play goal for the Thunder here, and they take their first lead of this game. Rather, my apologies. Or yes, they do, actually. Wrong one there, my apologies, folks. Kind of new to this, a little bit of a new setup here. Not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I got it here now, I believe. I think I put the goal to the wrong squad there. And they go up, so here we have it. It'll now be even strength, but because it's a double minor, Gillies will have to stay in the box for 2 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact. Play up by the Thunder. Chipped down low inside the red line by Fillion. Matt Newton will pick it up. Here's Newton. Loose there. Newton will play it up the wall, but it's blocked by Chapman. Chapman to Fillion. He'll kick it up to his stick. Tries a toe drag over. Plays that, kind of drags it and hits his own foot. Query will pick it up. Luth will try to make a play on it. Query will make a great calm play to Chapman out of the middle to Fillion. Fillion backhand for you looking for Parkinson's, but it was out of his reach as he tries to drive the net. Here's a Sweeney, a shot from far out, tipped wide. Loose in the crease, rebounding, hit the post as Chapman thought he had an easy goal. Could have put his team up too, but just hit the side of the net as he kind of overcommits that and gets too far down low. Parkinson's will pick it up. Parkinson's battles. Shot in front. Chapman will get it off a pass attempt up in the air. A little sauce by Parkinson's. Shot. And they'll score. Great play. That's Query who will get that goal as Gillies thought he had it. Jib stands there and it's still loose in the blue paint. Query will chip it up to himself and notch it home. I believe that's his first goal this season. His team is absolutely hyped for him. He makes a great play to push he's a defender. He'll go push the net there. Sees there's time and he'll snipe one. And that's another goal for the Thunder as they now lead 2. Face off center court. The Bruins will win it. Mick will pick it up. Gets it to Ranjan. Now to Glass. Glass pass up. It'll go off Harris's stick. No icing as it's deflected. Here's De Palma. De Palma will take a look. He'll bring it up himself. Play up. Gets it to Fahey. Fahey will take a look. Pass to the middle. Look to Godowski, but it's just out of his reach. Now Ranjan will pressure Godowski. Ranjan will make a play to Harris. Harris will control. De Palma's watching him. But he gets it now. Here's Mick. Mick with a shot. Jacks with the save up in the air. Swings around. Here's Fahey. Fahey hustling back there was Wilson. Fahey spins back and makes a great play. Green will make the zone. Green will take a look. Look for a pass and just shoot it now. Saved by Gillies, but the rebound will pop free. And Mick will try to bring it behind the net. And Green will be hard on him there, kind of chip it, so it'll go roll to Gillies and he'll cover it for a whistle. With time winding down, the Thunder are now up 2, as they were down 2 at the end of the first. I don't know what happened to the Bruins there, but a little bit of a collapse defensively. They just let the pressure of the Thunder get to them, and the Thunder just crash down and make them pay. And now it's 5-2. Great play there by Green. Green will get it as Ranjan didn't know where the ball was. Ranjan will make a good back check though, but Sebastian will keep it in. He'll get it down low. That's Fahey. Fahey watched by Stephen Roger. Fahey will try to make a play and falls down, kind of trips himself up. Now a play up the middle, looking to feed Haywood, but it's out of his reach now. A backhand shot, rebound, try to clear it as it goes off the glove of Gillies. We'll try to play it up though. Now they will. Here's Haywood. Haywood takes a look. Great back check by Murphy there. Haywood thinks he's home free. Murphy gets back and chips it to the corner. Great defense by the Thunder this game. They have been unreal. They've been never giving up, just getting back and doing as much as they can to be pests to the Bruins here, not let them get to the net, and just hard on the defensive, just as well as the forechecking as well. They've been great the other way. As I like to say, great defense makes great offense, and the Thunder are an extremely perfect example of that, as they shot, blocked, rebound through the crease. Glass pushes Hunt out of the way. Here's Fahey. Fahey will control. Fahey takes a look down low. Boardman back to Fahey. He'll control. Fahey will play it around, looking for Murphy. It's out of his reach. That's Roger that'll play it up to Harris. Harris will beat his man. Well, Murphy will try to get back. Harris will shoot it wide. Here's Sebastian, plays it up into some feet. Now Boardman will play it up to his teammate Stowe. Stowe with a shot blocked there by Newton, but Boardman will get back. Hustling for the ball. He'll control. Spun off that check there of Norcross. Still controls. Watched by Newton and Norcross. Played down low. Query will pick it up. Query, who just had his first goal moments ago, will play it down. Here's Boardman. Boardman watched by Newton. Boardman beats him clean. Pass in front blocked. Side of the net. Gillies will pounce on it and cover it as Boardman was there trying to knock it free. But it'll be saved anyways. And with time winding down in this game, the Thunder up 2 goals with a 5-3 lead. And just under 4 minutes left in this game. The Bruins' chances of coming back and tying it up are getting slimmer, but there's always a chance. It's not over till it's over. Off the draw, the Bruins try to push it up. They do. Chip play up to himself by Grunestad. The Sweeney tries to get there, but Grunestad beats him. Grunestad with Luth. Luth will get it off a stick. Here's Jib, will wind and fire. Great shot, rebound as Jax makes the save. Now here's Boardman from a pass from Parkinson. Parkinson beats Newton, drives to the net, a shot just over top. Rebound pops free. Boardman tries to chip at it, goes off the pad, but it's picked up by Parkinson. It's now down to a Sweeney. To Query in the middle. Query will take a look. He'll fire. Rebound off the high glass. Almost goes back in front of the crease, but it's off the top of the back post there of the net. Up in the air. Parkinson's will make a play with the ball, but it'll be in his feet and it'll be picked up by Grunestad. Tyler Grunestad will make the zone. Watched by a Sweeney. He'll play it back for Mick. Back for Grunestad. To Mick again. Pass in front. Looking for Luth, but it's Jax that kind of comes out of his crease a little farther to get in the way there and swallow it up. Face-off coming to the right side of the Thunder's goaltender. Face-off deep in the Thunder zone. Fought for, but off the draw, the Bruins, when it backhand shot kind of floated, took a weird hop at the last moment there, jib, and then it's swallowed up by Jax. Face-off deep in the Thunder zone. Off the draw, the Thunder win it. Parkinson's gets it to his teammate. That was Boardman, I believe, at the wall. Oh, no, sorry, that's Green. Here's Jib with a shot. Tipped in front. Green will play it to the corner. Parkinson's will control to Chapman. Chapman up to a great pass. Here's Fillion all alone. Oversteps the ball as he would have been gone. And after that play, Glass will kind of push him out of the crease. And now we'll have a face-off deep in the Bruins zone. The ball was already swallowed by Gillies. There's a little bit of an unnecessary play by Glass, but I understand the reasoning behind it, as he doesn't want his goaltender to be poked that late there, so understandable. No penalty called on that. Just a little bit of a back and forth, nothing there. Here's Ranjan, great feed up to Mick. Mick watched by Costello. Offside as they didn't make the zone. Gillies knew that, tried to bring it back, but it was already inside on the Thunder's, inside the Thunder's blue line rather, as he tries to push it back. So as he touched it, offside at the far side there was number 79 of the Bruins. It's Wilson. He was unaware, so didn't get back in time to negate that offside. Off the draw, Haywood tries to push it up, but it's kept out of harm's way now. Here's Murphy. Murphy trying to pass up to Chapman. It's blocked, though. Here's Harris. Harris will take a look. A shot. I think Jack's got a glove on that. Either that or it's just wide. Now Parkinson's will try to play it to himself. Ranjan and Beattie will be in the way there. Ranjan will pick it up. Ranjan pass across to Glass. Now to Harris. Harris to Haywood. Haywood with a shot. Blocked by the stick of Murphy. Now a shot by Norcross goes off the pad. Easy save there by Jax as kind of was a sharp angle. Now at the line, a shot by Glass will kind of float high and hit the netting, and it would be out of play off the net there, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Thunder zone. Yes, they will. Okay. Wrong goaltender here. So that's Preston, not Jax. It says 29, so he must be just a coincidence he's wearing that jersey. So typing up a guy wasn't even correct. Now we have a penalty. Rebound, a shot. What a save by Preston. Unreal. We have an injured Bruin on the ground. He kind of got taken out. It was a battle, kind of mutual battle between two players, but he's down. I think that's number 77, the captain Harris, the winger. Yes, it is. We'll hope he's all right. As he's down, he's been there quite some time. He was holding his lower back. Kind of looked like he's in quite a bit of pain here. They'll try to help him up. I think he'll be done for this game, as it's his leg. My apologies. He was kind of holding his right side. I think it was his right leg that he just hurts pretty bad here. We'll hope he's good, as he looks to be in some serious discomfort here. Score for the game is still 5-3 in favor of the Thunder. Shots on goal 27-24 also in favor of the Thunder. Harris having a rough time, getting helped by his teammates here off the court here, as he looks to be in some serious pain. I hope he'll be make a quick recovery there. It's not the best thing you want to see out here. You don't want to see any injuries. But that will be a penalty to one of the Thunder's players during that play. I believe it's a trip where he gets kind of stick under the leg there and hooks him and takes him down. So that'll be a power play for the Bruins here late in this game. Down 2 goals with just over a minute left. We'll see what the Bruins can cook up here. Napper power play off the draw. Haywood wins it to Ranjan. Roger gets a shot blocked by Boardman. Now a shot at an empty net goes wide, as getting back there was Ranjan just in time. Now they to the middle, a pass from Fahey to Boardman, and they score. And now an empty net goal to the Thunder will give them a 3-goal lead. That's 6-5 in favor of them. Face-off center court. This game's as good as done. 59.9 seconds remaining. Off the draw, the Bruins chip it up. That was Mick that gets it to Gillies. Gillies will take a shot. Gronestad, a shot from a sharp angle. Preston will make the save, but he can't cover with the blocker. Gillies with the backhand blocked. And there's a penalty upcoming to Esquini, I believe. He knocks the stick out of one of the Bruins players' hands. I think he had his hand up. Maybe they didn't call it. Maybe the goaltender just covered that. I believe they did not call it. My apologies. I jumped the gun there and was totally not sure if that was the case, and I was incorrect. Newton will take a shot. It'll go wide. 40 seconds left in this game. 6-3 lead for the Thunder. Well, they try to bring it up the zone. Jib makes a great play to get back with a shot. Saved by Preston. Ball's loose, and Gillies will push Query there, as the ball was free for a moment, so I understand the need to want to hack at it there. It wasn't fully covered by Preston. I saw it there. I don't think the ref did. He kind of blew it there a little early, as it was out of his view on the other side. Kind of near the stick and the pad. It was still free. Query took exception to that, understandably so, to make sure his goalie has some support to not let any loose change there, and Gillies and Query kind of have a little, nothing much, just a little push back and forth. 25.5 seconds left. Face-off will pop outside the Thunder zone. And this game is as good as done, folks. Off the draw, the Thunder try to chip it up as Boardman wins the draw, pushes through the middle, then just goes to the right side, but the Bruins get it. Here's Query, a pass up to Boardman. The goaltender for the Bruins is back in, so they kind of accept defeat here. Now pass across, waiting, shooting just wide, as Fahey had an empty net up high there. The goaltender Gillies was down on his stomach, and that'll do it with time expiring. This game is over. Thank you everybody for watching, and games for tonight are done. Final score of this game, Thunder 6, Bruins 3. It's been a pleasure, and goodbye.